Welcome! Everything we bought is from this place. We are going to go for a walk and we will follow the blue route. It's on a big natural reserve. We are at the gin factory here. It looks like we are going to get a great day. It's a bit challenging steering today. There it is! Our first fish! You caught me a fish!
I did.
Let's give you a short summary of our story. Our story began in Yarmouth on Isle of Wight, where we bought a Woki 47 pilot saloon. We named her Frida and Wisby is her home port on Gotland. We are a middle-aged couple that left our business lives to go sailing. We have sailed more than 7,000 nautical miles along the Atlantic coast of Europe out to the Azores and into the Mediterranean Sea. We will show you our sailing, the boat works we do and the destinations we see. Experience wildlife, historic sites and local cultures together with us. We are not sponsored by anyone, so it helps us a lot if you become a subscriber. A thumbs up or a comment makes us really happy. Big thank you to all of you that watch our videos. We are Anders and Gitte and this is our cat Litza. Story continues at Menorca Balearic Islands. That was actually quite nice. We are at the market here in Mahon and I have just bought a bag. The blanket was nice, but it didn't fulfill our free bagging criteria. Do we need it? Where do we store it? How to secure it? After the market, we drove to a town with a small beach on the south coast of Menorca. We are now on our way down to a small beach. I'm not going to try to pronounce it. It is quite windy even here on this side. To swim. It's very narrow, the strait. We are on our way back to the boat. It's raining again and I just heard some thunder, so I think maybe we will not do more excursions today. But we got it nice and dry. But we have noticed that it do rains in here. So we have to figure something out. And it's the same on this side. I just put some cloth in. It's a bit wet, but at least it's not pouring in. A little problem with the new enclosure, but it ain't a big problem. But that's the reason why I put the chairs that way, so it will drip on this and then go out that way. We are on our way to a farm store to buy some locally produced cheese and sausages from the farm. I think it's the farm up here. Let's hope it's open. According to Google, it should be. So, let's go see and buy some cheese. Everything we bought is from this place. Made here by the family. Beautiful, a really fun place. Bought some cheese and some sausages and some eggs. This might be the hens that have produced eggs. Now we are really on the countryside of Menorca. Today we went to a farm, this farm, and bought what they own produced cheese and some sausage, everything from, and also eggs, everything from that farm. And we also have some local vegetables. So this is the local cheese that we have bought. And we found some wine. And this is the sausage. It really disintegrated in the pan, so well, they don't look so good, but I hope they taste the better.
I'm sure it will.
And we decided to sit outside. A little bit chilly, so I took a blanket over my legs, but look at this view, and with the light from the city, it's so beautiful. Lunch today is a salad with sardines, tuna fish, and clams and mussel. Now we are going on an excursion, and we are driving north to a natural park. So we are going to go for a walk, and we will follow the blue route, number 3 here. Okay, let's walk. I think we can follow this kind of markings. Oh, it gets nice almost immediately. So this is wetlands, and it's some of them are salt and some of them are fresh water. Nice. And there should be a lot of birds, but also frogs on this walk, and maybe even turtles, or maybe rather tortoises. This is the little creek or a channel that connects the lagoon with the sea. Okay, turn left. Here's the viewpoint of Albufeira. You can hear a lot of birds here. Really nice. The walk that we are doing is classified as easy, and most of it you can actually even do by wheelchair, and it's only about 2.5 kilometers long. Really green here. It's gets salt flooded sometimes, so it's not easy for the plants to survive. So what did you find out?
Normally what we see is a lake with water flowing from the lake into the sea, but sometimes under special conditions, water from the sea is pushed up, flooding into the lake, making the water brackish for a while, and those variations in salinity makes the whole ecosystems here very special.
This is the highest elevation on the whole trail. Oh, wow, that was beautiful. It's all a big natural reserve, really beautiful. I think that the climb up here on this hill is the only part that is completely impossible for a wheelchair. Oh, it's down again. Now we get into the more forest part. I think we will get a little bit more protection from the wind. As you can see, the wind is blowing my hair all the time. This is nice. stick walk this. And it's also a part of Cami de Cavals. We just saw a big white bird, but we didn't catch it on camera. Cape here really reminds us of home, of Gotland, and also the island where I spent most of my summers when I was a kid, Litza. I suppose they live in here. It's the second sign we see. Would have been really cool to see one. Somewhere. I guess it's really hard to see them. At least I get this guy on film. There's some of the other animals, and there are snakes here. I actually didn't know. There's a butterfly here. Even that is hard to capture. There is another one. They used to have farming and here in cattle in this area, and this was how they watered the cattle. So this is a well. Instead, I pulled up the water and filled it in here, and the cattle could drink. We have met a few other people that has been out here walking, but it's not crowded, absolutely not. Really enjoyable, nice and calm. And I just saw a green lizard. I think I can hear the sea. And there it is. Wow. Wow. Lot of boats. I think it is, because I see a few boats on and small. But yeah. So now we're at the beach. Oh wow, Anders has picked up the camera, but what is he revealing? Oh gosh, my silly work. Okay, I confess, I'm 50 plus and still enjoy playing with the waves. Quite fun. What kind of plant? Almost reaching you! Sometimes I miss having I love Litza, she's a wonderful cat, but dogs are fun. Check it out, a little village. We are going to see if we can find coffee. This looks like it's open. I don't know if it deserves it, but it looks fantastic. And it was stuffed with lots of good calories. After that energy bomb, it was time for us to continue. First, we just randomly tried to follow the coast as good as we could, but then we saw some signs for port that we tried to find. By a house in in my taste. We continue towards the Marlborough. To be honest, we don't know if this is it, but according to Google Maps, it should be there somewhere. But regardless, this was a really nice cala, and we enjoyed driving around and walking around here. Our next goal was one of all those towers that you see a lot of around the coastline in Spain. Nope, we are just going to pass it. But I thought that our car matched this house. Something tells me that Villa Iguina is expensive. I don't think we could afford even to rent it a couple of days. Now we are on our way to a historic landmark, Torre del Peñat, and the little trail is well, a bit challenging, but at least we get a close look at the stone walls.
It's hard to make a wrong turn here.
Yeah, we seem to be on the right track, but you got to watch your steps, as they say. Very exciting. I like this. There's a sailboat out there going out. Should be 3 to 4 meter waves today around Menorca. It seems like we are not coming to Torre del Peñat. Or maybe we just lost our way.
Yeah. One of those fun walks.
Funny walks.
Yeah.
There is the tower. That's the tower we were looking for and trying to walk to.
But we went the wrong direction.
Yeah, some I don't understand how we could go in the wrong direction. We have been in between those two walls all the time. There it is, the historic landmark, Torre del Peñat. At least we got to see it from a distance, so now we have to turn back and go back to the car. And there we met this little friend. Hello, little friend. What are you doing here on your own? The next day. Looking at this ship. Now it's leaving. I was telling others maybe we should go and look at it, but that's too late. Nice ship. We have been passing by this gin distillery several times when we have been walking around the harbor. So now we decided to go inside and have a look. We are at the gin factory here in Mallorca and their store. But you can see them working in there. Look at those. So pretty. This is so beautiful, those trees. Flowers. Also, the tree, beautiful flowers. And actually, a nice smell to it as well. And I just wanted to sit here and have a beer since we arrived. Well, let's do that now. Look how happy he is. Finally, it looks like the strong wind is going to give away and we will have a nice weather window to go back to Mallorca. Well, I'm on my way up to the marine office here closed, but I need to leave the couch because we are leaving early tomorrow morning and we can recommend this marina. The staff is great. Good morning. It's early morning here in Mallorca. We have been here at Menorca for a little more than a week and it's been very windy. It didn't matter because we have been touristing around the island, but today the forecast is showing perfect winds to sail back to Mallorca. So that's what we're gonna do. We don't have a booking for a marina, so we are not quite sure if we will have a berth tonight, which we hope for because we are aiming for the east coast of Mallorca and it's easterly wind and it will be easterly wind during the night as well. But we will figure that out once we get there. And this is doing the last preparation for us before we leave. Taking the aft part of the enclosure away.
Yeah, it worked. with
Yeah.
keeping start.
We came out of that spot and it was just so nice.
Was running on that back.
Yeah.
We
Pivoted around.
pivoted the boat out.
Yeah.
It was perfect.
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot of space forward, and we had the wind coming on the side.
Yeah. But you did it
Yeah, it worked.
really good. Really good.
Sometimes it works.
Yeah.
Most of the times it doesn't.
But you forgot your life jacket.
Yeah.
But now we are on our way. A little bit late, just as usual.
Not a lot. Yeah, 20 minutes.
20 minutes, yeah. We started the motor around 7.
Uh-huh.
I think it was more or less.
I stopped this.
Yeah. So now we say bye-bye to Menorca and to Mahal. We have really enjoyed the stay here and I'm pretty sure we will come back. I think this is the more uptime part. At least the restaurant prices indicated that. That's also where the dive shop are and one of the Pedro's boat shop. This one has a little bit more clothes and we also bought the coffee mugs, etc. there. And the other one is more like boat maintenance stuff. So, and then you have the old town up on the hill. Really, really nice town and really nice island. Now the wind is coming. Lucky we just managed to get out before it kind of started. It looks like we are going to get a great day on the sea on our passage over to Mallorca. It's going to be around 10 to 16 knots from behind, so perfect sailing wind for us. Unfortunately, it will continue to be easterly when we arrive, and we plan to go to the east coast of Mallorca. So we will see if we can get a berth or a buoy in to Column, I think it was called.
Det blåser lite.
As we can. But this guy. Horizon Stream. Someone raise the sails. See, you shouldn't go too close to that side. Bye-bye, Mom. Bye-bye, Menorca. Also leaving Menorca. Looks like he's heading for Mallorca just as we are. This is nice. A little bit rolly due to the old sea state, but we are sailing. The Genoa and the main. And we are doing
Close to 5 knots.
She's still not clean, but she's, as usual, quite well behaved in the waves, so it's not that rocky. The waves are coming from slightly from that side, which gives a little bit of rolliness, but not too bad. And as you can see, the heeling is Less than 5 degrees?
We don't heel.
Yeah.
We roll, but we don't heel.
It's a bit challenging steering today. Very challenging. Wow. But that you need to train on it. Right now it's not good. It's not good at all. So we'll give it another try to catch a fish. Now we're beginning to get into the relaxed passage mode where Anna's watching video and I'm doing some knitting. Earlier there came a little bit of rain. Now the sun has, well, beginning to get through, but we were really happy that we had those sides so that we could sit where Anna sits now, nice and dry, even though it was raining. Sailing again. We started motoring, then we have been sailing for quite long, and then it was a little too slow. We could see we wouldn't be at our destination until maybe 10, 11 tonight. So we started the motor sail for a little while. But now the wind has come back. What is it? 4.5 knots?
5.5, 6.
Even better. Well, seems like we got a fish. At least it's drawing the line. Exciting! In the 3 years we have been sailing, we have never caught a fish. Can't see anything.
It's strong.
It's strong, okay.
Yeah, I think we need to slow down a little.
How?
by reducing sail.
Yeah. Taking the yellow end, and we have gone up towards the wind to slow the boat down. Now also our whatever it's called.
Du får hämta kroken, det har du gjort. Ja, du har ställt ut den också då?
Nej. Kan man göra det?
Barracuda. Nej. Det är en tonfisk.
Va? Oh! There it is. Wow. It's fairly big. And it's, yeah. Wow. Or bonito, whatever they call it.
That's good.
Wow, it's beautiful. What a color.
Okej. Då ska du...
Let's see if I can film a little bit more. Then I will put it away. I promise. Well, then at least we can say that the new lure we bought in Menorca, it is working.
Yeah.
But it looks like it's getting tired now.
Yeah.
Okay. What should I do?
Du ska this.
Anders is quite used to fishing and has been fishing salmon etc. in Sweden. But I have almost never fished before, so I don't know how to handle the gear.
Den här ska gå och dra ut.
So a good advice we gave ourselves was to test. We should have tested this before we caught a fish. We got it aboard! It's a bit messy back there, but there it is! Our first fish! Okay, I'll go and get the fishing knife, which I don't know where. Tuna, finally dead. Cleaned up a little bit. It's about 80 centimeters long. As a comparison, I have only previously caught a greater weaver, which can be 10 to 20 centimeters long. Well done, Anders!
Yeah.
You caught me a fish!
I did.
Yay! It's a huge fish. I cut the head off, but we weighed it, and it was about 8.5 kilo, and it was 80 centimeters long. So it's a big tuna, maybe not a big tuna, but
a big fish for us.
Fish. The biggest fish I have caught previously is something called catching, and they're about this long and have poisonous tags on the back.
I've catched the salmon weighing 19 kilos. So this is, but this fights like that salmon did, even if it wasn't as heavy.
And this fishing knife that we bought on the Azores on Samagan, I think it was.
Yeah.
It is
needed.
Really needed. I wouldn't be able to do it with my own normal kitchen knives. Maybe not the absolute perfect fillets. I have never filleted a tuna before, but I have done it with cod and salmon and pike. Pike, yeah. So I have done it on a few different fish, but I think this is absolutely the biggest fish I ever caught. And this thing I think will be dinner for us tonight, and we will invite Tim tomorrow to grill tuna fish tomorrow night when we meet them. Back by the mountainous Mallorca, we have about half an hour, 45 minutes to the marina, where we have booked a buoy for tonight.
Yep.
I am glad that we decided not to anchor because there's not much protection from the easterly winds from here. But we are going in there by the lighthouse. We are getting closer to Port Frida. We have started to prepare to go into the marina, but since we are going to be on a buoy, there's not much to prepare.
We have the booking and we are arriving after the entrance now. Over.
When I checked its anchorage on Everly, I got inconclusive information. Some said it was a really nice and safe anchorage, but others said that they had been chased away and that anchoring was forbidden. I can understand that the anchorage is safe because the entrance is quite narrow and shaped like an L. And the buoys that we are going to have is even further in and behind another bend. Now we have arrived here in Port Colum, and it was very easy. They came out with a dingy and draw the line through the mooring line at the buoy. So that was a very easy procedure, and it was quite a nice place. We are a little bit concerned about that green mark. Well, nice place. Beach over there, town over there. But we are only going to stay here for one night. And here is our tuna. Thank you so much for watching. In the next episode we will sail to uninhabited Cabrera and meet up with our friends from Tintamara.